Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of Oblivion Remastered in 2025. This is my first time playing this game. I did buy the original back in the day, but things got real busy, and I didn't have a chance to really play it beyond, I think, level 5. So, my first time, I've broken the game. I've got 100% Chameleon. I have a custom enchanted Daedric bow. We are now in the process of shutting down Oblivion gates. But first, I want to show you that in my inventory, before we go to our next Oblivion gate, I have 25 grand soul gems. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Shadenal. And we're going to travel southeast to where one of these altars can be found, and we're going to create a handful, maybe like 5 black soul gems. I've learned that this is not... I misunderstood what I read before. This is not nearly as as complicated as I thought it was. Do I have everything equipped? Because it sure seems like I can be seen right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I don't know about this. Let's make a temp save. Okay, he can't see me. Alrighty then. Well, once I hit him, it went back to being, showing us in the chameleon effect. Okay, we're gonna come this way. Oh, I thought it was right. Oh, there it is. We're gonna exit. Let's see here. Let's access the map. I'll show you where we're headed. Roughly, it's right here. You find the R in the road river, and you come southeast of that a little bit, like around these hills. So that's where we're headed. So you need to have grand soul gems on you, and you also need to have a soul trap spell that you can cast yourself. So let's go to magic, go over to touch spells, and make sure that this is equipped on number 5. Okay. Find my marker, and we'll make our way to this thing. There's like 5 different locations you can go for these altars. But this is the one that I picked just by Googling to find out how to make a black soul gem, and it gave me kind of like all the spots. This one, because it's out in the open instead of being like inside a fort, seemed like the easiest to access. And then later on, whenever I started looking at some YouTube videos to get a few more clarifications, I kind of basically saw, I think I only looked at 2 different videos, but they both went to this same location too. So it seems like everybody kind of, I mean, I guess that's anecdotal evidence, but it seems like many, can I say many? Okay, look, my brain is getting caught in trying to be accurate. It seems like a lot of people probably believe the same thing that I do, that this is just the easiest one to go to. You guys just gotta inside peek into how my head works and what I get caught up on sometimes. Just trying to be like literal and exact. Alright, we're gonna climb this mountain right here. There we go. Okay, so this guy is hanging right here. You got another body right there. It's a dark place, right? and it's called the Dark Fissure. Here is our altar, and we're going to hit F. We're going to scroll down here. We're going to put one. Where are you at? 1 grand soul gem onto this altar. We're going to make sure soul trap spell is selected. It is. Now, here's the thing. You got to wait until after midnight, and there's like these days of revenants or something like that that happen every 8 in-game days that you can cast soul trap on this thing whenever you have a grand soul gem in there, and it'll convert it into a black soul gem. So you got to be here at the right time. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're at 12. Let's wait 12 hours. It'll be 12:19 a.m. Now, how do you know that you're on one of those days? Well, I guess you could just cast your spell onto it and it'll tell you whether or not that worked. But you're supposed to look for a red light. Now, for me, I kind of thought that the red light would be shining down onto this altar. So whenever I tried this out before recording, I skipped forward a bunch of days and just never saw that light. And that's whenever I started looking up YouTube videos, and it said you got to look up in the sky. Well, so I started looking up in the sky, and I went past a whole bunch of days, and I still didn't see it. And then I realized, oh, well, I'm not seeing the whole sky. And later on, another video told me you got to come down the path a little bit, and this is the vector that you want to be looking at. You want to see the moon or be looking in this general direction above the altar. So I initially tried it like this, and then I even got to the point once I realized, well, I'm not looking at the whole sky there. It could be behind me or something. I started like looking up further and went past a bunch of days, and then finally thought to come down here, and I went and I looked at a video and confirmed, and yeah, this is the angle that you're wanting to look from. So it's not there. There's no red light up there in the sky, so we're going to wait 24 hours. We're on the 24th, and this happens every 8 days. So the 32nd would be the latest day possible. And I realize this doesn't go to 32, but 8 days from here would be the latest possible. 12:56 a.m. and still no. There's the altar, there's the moons, there's the mountains that we're looking up towards, and there's still no red light. So another 24-hour cycle then. Now we're at 1 a.m. And once this red light does come, my understanding is that it does last for a 24-hour cycle. It begins at 12:01 a.m. and then goes, and it's available for 24 hours. And then you got to wait 8 days for the next one. Nothing there. Wait another cycle. Yeah. Still not seeing anything. We're on the 27th. Now we'll move to the 28th. Oh, TGIF, guys, by the way. I hope your week was good, and I hope your weekend is going to be even better. Yep, still not there. It should just be like kind of like almost like a halo, a cone-shaped, not a halo, I guess, a cone-shaped red light right around this area. So moving to the 29th, I believe, or maybe the 1st. So it's been 4 days so far. We started on the 24th. I guess, yeah, 4 days. On day 5, it's the 29th. And nothing. Okay. Moving to day 6. And I don't see it. I'm just kind of moving the camera in case like the clouds were to make it difficult to see. Okay, on to the 31st, or maybe it'll be the 1st. Day 7. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay. Look at how hard that is to pick up if you're right under the altar. You got to be at this oblique angle to be able to see it. Oh, it shows up even more vividly. So I guess if you want to be super clear cut about it, you could come out to this area right here and be looking for it. Okay, we're gonna go cast the spell. And there you go, Black Soul Gem. Okay, now I'm gonna make like 5 of these. You can only do 1 at a time as far as I know. I guess let's throw in 5 and find out what happens. Okay, it does it 1 at a time, but you can put a stack in there. Yep, there's 2. Okay, so you can put a stack in there and just cast your spell over and over again. Okay, so from here, we'll go back to our home at Frostcrag Spire, and we're going to duplicate these using the other duplicated Grand Soul Gems that I have. That's a pretty scene, huh? Sun catching fire right at the corner there. Where did I put those suckers at? I think they're here. Yeah. Okay, so here's my 120 Grand Soul Gems. You gotta try and remember because I just kind of consistently forget. Transfer, drag these in, and then deposit. Oh, that didn't work. Why do I always forget how to do this? Is it escape? And then okay, hold on. I gotta look this up again, guys. Okay, let's see if I got this right this time. So it has to be empty. And I want to put one single instance of the item I want to duplicate in there. And then I want to drag and drop the large stack. You're over encumbered. Really? $144 black soul gems. Along with my 139 grand soul gems. Okay. Okay. Well, what if then I grabbed all of these? 1,400, almost 1,500. Okay, so now I'm going to drop one black soul gem in there, and then I'm going to drag and drop all of these bad boys. $143. It didn't really work. What did I not do right there? Where did my arrows go? Oh, here they are. What did I not do right? One black soul gem. I don't think that did the trick. Give me all these. Let me try this one more time. If it doesn't work, then we're just going to stick with what is. Here's my one instance, followed by many instances. Good grief, man. That's just weird. Okay. Huh. One more try, for real. Let's, Do it like that. Okay. Come down to here. It should be drag and drop. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay. Well, fine. That's fine. We're going to deposit all of these along with my Grand Soul Gems. Yeah, see, how did I get this duplicated Greater Soul Gems? Somewhere around here, I am not doing this right. I duplicated the Greater Soul Gems. How the heck did that happen? I can practically guarantee you that's 1457. Yeah, see, 1452. Yeah. Okay, well, somewhere I just made a simple mistake somehow. We're going to come back over here, deposit all those arrows. And we're going to grab $25 of these. And hopefully now we can keep our bow charged. Because these will capture the souls of Dremora. All right, we're 20 minutes into this episode. Again, a pretty scene. I like the lighting in this game. Okay. Hey, have those markers disappeared? No. I just want to travel here, see if there's any other Daedra floating around. Because it sure would be nice if these things would pop off the map for me, just so I can kind of keep track. I'm just kind of scouting around trying to see. I guess Shadowmere would have run straight to them if there were hostiles in the area. Oh, is that another one? Oh, that's why. Okay, good to know. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, so this one I actually want to hit him with the arrow. He has some kind of an AoE effect. I don't suppose that Azura star is full, is it? No. Oh. Down for the count. Okay. Anybody else out here? I guess not. Well, in we go then. It didn't say it. It didn't say it filled a soul gem. Oh. Azura's Star did, though. It's got a greater soul in it. So the Atronox will fill Azura's Star. That's good to know. And there's the message: you have captured a soul. And he is, of course, resisting the shock damage. Go ahead and recharge that, and then this one can be used on the Blade of Woe. That Blade of Woe does not fill up very fast, does it? Okay, now how are we going to do this? How do we navigate this area? We need to scout this place out a little bit. That just kind of popped up in the middle of... What? "77 arrows left. Do need to refill the bow. And... oh, I was hoping that that would go up, because this is a grand soul. Wow, this one takes a lot of recharge. We got a lot of these whirlybird things. Okay, we got a arch here. That might be a good sign. Okay, there's our tower. That's what I was looking for. Let's see, how do I get up there? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, not as much as I thought it would. I think I've been in this one before, and there's like a door on the back side here. But, I would like to try and make it up to the actual tower and see if there's a door on the tower itself. Okay, we made it. Diabolical looking, man. There's our pillar of fire. Rending halls. We'll try and do a dagger kill next. Okay, this one should not be in here. Oh, but it is. A greater soul. Oh, yeah, because it's not a humanoid. Correct. Okay, there we go. I didn't see how much that charged it up. Not much. 2 uses. That's crazy. So Blade of Woe might be something we actually want to pay to get recharged. Okay. We are going to, I guess, go through here. Man. Dead hulls. Oh, man. Okay, cool. So, our bow is self-sustainable now, at least. Blade of Woe, probably need to pay to get that sucker recharged. I was surprised by that. It's pretty nuts. As far as how much of a charge it takes to fill up. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to come in here with like a Holy Knight and a shield. I just love the shield perks. I don't know if Oblivion is the same, but in Skyrim, with things slowing down whenever you block an attack and stuff, so that to simulate your ability to get a counter strike off. The idea of being able to sit behind a shield and self-heal while using poisons to inflict damage over time on your enemies. The whole thing is just really neat. And going into a room like that full of Daedra with a Holy Warrior and just laying the smack down seems phenomenal to me. The entire concept, you know. So, if I ever do play this again in the future, and I don't know what the chances are, you know, I've just noticed that there are really very few games that I play multiple times over. And they're kind of few and far between, it seems. I just always seem to find something else that I haven't finished yet that I want to take another look at. But this, I could see myself coming back to this one, I guess is what I'm getting at. I'm sort of live thinking about this. And it might not be for a little while, but I could see us doing another playthrough on this game in the future. That's not how you're supposed to play the algorithm, but I don't think I'm the kind of person that can, where my primary objective is to try and monetize my channel and make money and get subscribers and watch the whole channel grow, so that becomes the chief goal, and the games I play are secondary. Because I think that's what I would need to do. I would have to, if I'm going to play the algorithm, I have to play the games. Like right now, I should be playing Battlefield 6. That's what everybody's into, right? That would be the thing that garnered me the most views. Currently, I am playing Bannerlord 1.3, and that's getting a lot more views than this game here. This game gets like 6 views on my channel. My Bannerlord episodes are getting 50 plus. Now, none of those numbers are very big for a YouTube channel, but whenever you're talking about comparing one to another, you can see which game is kind of dead and which game has interest in it. And the reason that people are clicking on Bannerlord isn't just because Bannerlord's a hot ticket item right now. It's because the YouTube algorithm is pushing it. This says that we have another Oblivion gate. Well, okay. Now that we have knocked down both, well, they just show up. They stay there. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to keep in mind that I've shut them down. So we're at about 38 minutes. We're going to start heading north. I have 72 arrows on me. And I guess it's not super important how many arrows I have, because I can literally stealth through the whole thing and shut them down completely unopposed. I guess that's what makes me a hero character. There's nothing that the Daedra spawn from hell can do about it. They've been outflanked in this area. But we'll just head north and see if we come across any others on the way. Looks like I can level up. See, I think this is one. Yeah. Where am I at? It's not showing up yet. I have to get right on top of it. Okay, gate to Oblivion. Now it should be on the map, and it is. So let's see if we can get through this one kind of like a speed run. Like, how fast can I do it? Now, this is one of those situations that I think I might be able to just find my way around it. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're inside already. I should have hit a timer, man, to find out how fast we can do this. I guess I could come back to the video later and find out. Not off to a great start when it comes to speed running. This is a different... I haven't been in one like this before. It's got these little tiny doors. It's different. Here we go. Ramp up. Guess I should be using my stamina for something. I have stamina for days. I just talked about I have stamina for days as we entered a place called the Lust Keep. Giggity. Yeah, just thought that was funny. Play on words, I guess. I didn't mean it that way, but whenever I saw Lust Keep, I made that kind of connection. You know, that's funny. Citadel Hall door. Ramp up. Okay, good, good, good. What am I missing? Well, Nothing. I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, good. Not good. Good. Run, Wood Elf, run! You know, playing this guy, it does sometimes actually feel like playing an elf. I'm low visibility, I'm, you know, naturally stealthy, fast, agile, and I use a bow. What am I looking for here? Yeah, that's it. Get out of the way, Daedrith. Coming through. And that's another gate shut down. Sweet. Okay, we're at 43 minutes. I do want to level up, so I'm going north partially because I'm kind of heading home. But we're just keeping our eyes open for more Oblivion gates as I traverse the map, since I know they're not all on my map. In fact, a lot of the ones that I've seen aren't even going to be on the map because I kind of avoided them on purpose, and you just saw how close we have to get before they register on the map. This is our element right here. Well, this is more like the Argonian element, I guess, because it's swampland. I was thinking the forests. Oh, that's a cave. Hey man, has anybody out there played like Elden Ring extensively and played the DLC and stuff like that? I'm just curious. Did they end up ever going into more detail with Mikola and did he? I want to know if that game was like trying to be cleverly secret woke with the whole transgender thing, or if it was just a kind of a weird tale, you know. I'm a little bit torn. I can make a case either way, and I hate the idea of misrepresenting somebody's intent with some bad assumptions. I was just kind of curious. Because he sure seems like a ladyboy to me, but that's not why I didn't play, by the way. Well, I don't know, it might be some in the background context. I'm not quite sure. I really enjoyed Elden Ring, but I don't know if the Souls-type games are the kind of game that I would play over and over and over and over again extensively. You know? So when the DLC came out, I just sort of was like, I'm not totally uninterested. There's other things that I'm more interested in. This game was one of them. I don't remember if they came out at about the same time or not. Oh, I should tell you guys while we're just running across terrain here that I'm thinking about doing a rebrand. And that's because, well, partly out of just being authentic and upfront so that people don't kind of feel like they got caught. But mostly it's because I found out that I didn't know this before, or if I did, it was like not applicable to me at the time, so it was in one ear and out the other. But apparently you can change your channel's name and branding once every 14 days. So you can kind of vacillate, I guess. Is that the right word? Oscillate? Vacillate? I'm not quite sure which. Between a few different brand types. And I'm thinking about putting new intro and outro together and a new avatar and a new channel name over the weekend, and just trying that out for a little bit, and then I'll continue to probably refer to myself as Aesop, and then come back to the Aesop Grim Chronicles if and when I want to, and just sort of bounce around between these two ideas. It gives me a little bit of a creative outlet to make these different intros and outros and build them around themes and stuff like that. So if I do end up doing that successfully, you'll see the new stuff on Monday's video. I don't want to say any more than that. It's supposed to be somewhat of a surprise. But I haven't changed my logos and intros and outros for a while now. I have done it before, keeping to the same Aesop Grimm's Chronicles theme. I've done it once before. But the stuff that I've been using here lately, I've had that up for quite a while. I think they're nice. I like them, and maybe that's why I've stuck with them for so long. I think they're pretty good. I like the music. That stuff is all found on like Creative Commons. And I liked how I blended different images together, and you can tell that I kind of just enjoy doing this sort of stuff. Video editing, image manipulation. Here we go. An Oblivion gate. We're at 50 minutes. You guys think I can get this shut down in time to still get back home and level up before we hit the 60-minute mark? We're gonna find out. Yep, just about exactly 10 minutes, so we're on the clock. Or I'm on the clock, specifically. Okay, dead ahead, so that's a good start. Oh, man. There we go, just swam through lava and handled it. My wood elf took that like a man. There we go. There we go. that was everything. Yeah, my health is back. Alright, sprint, sprint, sprint. I guess right there's our door. Whoa. I think we're supposed to go through here. Oh, I might have been wrong about that. Oh, this might be one of those tricky ones. No, wait, we got a ramp. Go through here. Another ramp. Wow. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Yep. Organic material for the flooring. Gotcha. That took about 3.5 minutes. Not bad. Alright, so just as a reminder for everybody, I am aware that you do not have to shut down every Oblivion gate. There's only like 3 scripted, hard scripted ones that you got to shut down to advance the storyline. I purposely did not look at what those 3 were. I know one of them is Kvatch. I actually think a second one is outside Shadenal. I can't remember at all where the third one was. So, I'm sort of role-playing this as our hero just restoring the land to its normal, non-Oblivion invasion health. A wood elf would be kind of Native American-like, in my opinion, with a high respect for the sanctity of the land, being in the state that it was naturally in. We gotta be close. We're in the mountains for sure. Let's change my marker, actually. Remove it. And so we actually are still quite a ways away. I don't know if I can make that distance in 5 minutes. 1,700 meters, yeah, actually we probably can. I don't know why I'm doing this now. More as like something to accomplish, I guess. Like, can I do it in 5 minutes? How far away is this thing? Game time, Not game time, I'm sorry, real world time. But I think I can make that journey. Carbo's camp. Oh, another Oblivion gate. Well, we don't have time to hit this one, but I can at least run by it and get it marked on the map. Okay. Southeast of, almost like directly south of Shadenal. See all this red tinged, like we want to get rid of all that. That doesn't belong in our world. You're in the wrong realm. You need to go home. You're not welcome here. I think that's another one. Yeah. Really low FPS. That's different. Quest added, the Wayward Knight. I've come upon an Oblivion gate dominating the landscape outside the walls of Shadenal. A few Shadenal guards seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach one of them and see if I can render any assistance. Oh, so that's because, let's see if we can get out of here before it auto-triggers that. Man, that dude's like walking straight for us. That's because that's a main storyline gate. Whoa, man, what's going on in the sky? Yeah, see, like, keep seeing this stuff. Oh, it's lightning. Okay. There's not another nearby gate, is there? It doesn't look like it. Okay, we're like 800 meters from home. Where are we at? 50, less than a minute left. I don't think I'm going to make this. Darn it. But we're close. We're real close. Yep, there it is. Home sweet home. Okay, let my guy get a breather. $500 meters out. Oh, wrong way. Okay. And here we are. We're at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 40 seconds. Let's go level up and we'll save this sucker. And you'll have another Oblivion video on Monday as we just continue to shut these gates down. Let's store these sigil stones also. Should be here. $139. See, I think I duplicated. I think I duplicated them. I was duplicating all kinds of stuff, you know. I don't know what I did wrong with the Black Soul gems. But what are we sitting at for Black Soul gems? 21. Let's grab 4 more. And we'll just run around with 25 Black Soul gems on us on most occasions, which is plenty, given that we're 100% chameleon. So let's go ahead and go upstairs and level up. And in the next episode, for your Monday episode, assuming that I remember that this is what I want to do, we'll see if how many Oblivion gates we can speed run. I think that would be kind of fun in one episode. Right. Okay, so up you and confirm. Excellent. And save the game as a new save. What's my weight at? 123. Okay, and that's because I'm carrying those 25. Oh, you know, I needed arrows too, didn't I? I'm at 72. I need like 25 more arrows. And they are in the barrel right there. Whoops. That'll do it. And overwrite this one. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.